Morning guys, this is DAX. I do trade DAX, I don't talk about it much, but I'm going to start talking more about the indexes as they're quite interesting. This is the daily DAX. Now we can see we're in quite a good uptrend here, and we're coming into previous all-time highs. Now it's quite interesting because here we see a sign of weakness. Okay, this is an upthrust. What this means in VSA, the prices tried to move higher and the bar closed on the lows. Okay, and in this particular one, the volume was pretty high. Yeah, so from there you can see here this volume is just evaporating right now. Now I don't know what's going on this week, but since like last week Thursday, actually all of last week and this week, the volumes have evaporated on the indexes. They've vanished on the Dow, they've vanished on the US indexes, and they've definitely gone here. In actual fact, this is picking up no demands. This is a no demand here, and this is also a no demand here. So we saw this first sign of weakness here. We saw some selling here. I mean, this is an up bar, widespread up bar, and since then we've trickled up, right? We haven't really done any wow moves since that day, and that's the beginning of August, right? So from there we've gone basically, I mean, it's a good move. It's about 400 points, but 400 points in 2 weeks on something that moves 100 points a day on average is not very big. So this up move to me is a little weak. There's a very strong potential something causes, a catalyst happens to make this move down rapidly in the near future that we have to be aware for intraday. Okay, so we're going to keep our minds open and just watch that on our charts. If we do see major signs of weakness, we can say the background is weak. To me, this is weak. We might have one spike up, like a trap up move, but to me there is weakness here. And if we do come in DAX, particularly on the daily, if those of you are into swing trading, if we do come below 12,684, it would be a pretty safe sell down into 11, down into this 12,121 area, down into this kind of zone down here, which is 12,170, even down to 11,922. So there could be a major move down coming here because this volume is just evaporated. This is like a jet plane flying with no fuel. Yeah. Okay, so that's kind of what we got going on DAX. Now let's look at the intraday charts. I'm gonna narrow this up a little bit. There we go. So this was the DAX yesterday. I mean, we can see again, this is the open range bar, this one here. Going to move that to the side. So this is the first open of London. We can see supply into the market. Okay, I mean that's that got sold, right? This one here also got sold, but then what happened was we continued upwards. Very interesting pattern. Okay, this is what professional money will do. All right, they will start moving the price up under low volume. Okay, we can see all this is low volume. So this is major weakness here on the DAX, and then this is a low kind of volume up move, especially on the daily and the 1 hour. They'll move up prices and try and get more and more kind of, this is an distribution phase, so they're trying to get selling as they come up here. You can see it here. You got supply here, you got supply here. We definitely got supply on the open here, and we got a reversal off that. So we're coming back down in to test the highs of this bar. So what I'm going to do on DAX, I'm going to basically mark this bar here, and this is what I'm going to be watching today. So I'm going to be basically, at the moment the trend is messy. We're playing around in the middle of the Bollinger Band. So I'm going to just wait and see if we get a breakdown of the open range on DAX today. And I'm going to be, if we do, I'm going to trade the DAX down from 12,940-ish down to the bottom of this supply bar into 12,880. That's kind of what I'm looking for today. Okay, I might even place a kind of a sell stop underneath this at open, just to see if we get this kind of push down again like we did yesterday on the open. Okay, so I might just put a cheeky little sell stop here at 12, say, I don't know, just underneath this line, 12,935, with a tight stop on it of 10-15 points. It's a pretty low risk trade for a pretty high risk reward. Overall on the weekly charts, we are going into new highs, and we are kind of testing these old new highs here around 12,840. So that could also be what's going on. I mean, we can see here, look at this weekly here. This is there's no volume here. This is one of the lowest volumes since even December here, where it's Christmas trading, okay? And look what happened here. You know, we had these low volume days, and then DAX rallied, right? So, you know, we can see that right now this is kind of, other than this area here, which is in March, which we actually did see a correction, we can see there's quite low volume in the market here. And we can see quite high volume on these up bars. You know, this one actually closed on the lows here, and high volume. So this might well have some kind of correction coming, longer term, okay? It might. We'll just have to see how the charts play out. Some weakness there. 12684 would be the trigger number for swing trades, I think, on DAX, and we could target 11426, you know, kind of thing. Okay, so that's basically, I mean, for today, I mean, I'm an intraday trader. I'm looking for a breakdown of 12941, this bar here, marked here. I'm looking for, you know, we see this kind of nice up move here. I'm looking for a reversal of that. I'm looking for a downtrend to start forming solidly on the Bollinger Band, a breakdown of 12941 to 12880. Now DAX can continue the trend up longer than you think it can. It can be a real, it can go up on low volume forever before the reversal. So I am keeping an open mind. You know, if I do see a breakout of the open range to the upside, you know, we've got this kind of resistance level about here somewhere. So if I do see a breakout of that, I might trade it, depending how good the breakout is, depending if we have any kind of testing beforehand, like that kind of bar I'll be looking for. You know, something that closes off its lows and a pretty decent like breakout setup. But right now, I think this chart is weak. That's my own personal opinion. I would prefer to look for those sells on DAX today because of this bar in the background, because of that, because of this weak up move yesterday. You know, I would prefer to be looking for sells in the DAX today. Okay, safe trading out there, guys.